Perfect. Hey, chat room. Giz Fiz TV and now live on YouTube. Amazing, George. That's for you. It's going to fall off, but George, you can see that we're doing it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
It is Giz Fiz, totally unimproved for 2024. And this is where I do that very clever fade to my own main camera. Okay, so the background, last night I did 2 ABC spots. And ABC is moving to a whole new complex along with Disney. Disney's building, or Disney has built a huge building down around Chambers Street, right off the Hudson River, and it's called Hudson Square, okay? And so the studios are a little bit in disarray. And Danny New, who does my, co-hosts my spots for World News Now, couldn't make it Sunday, and that's the only night free to tape extra spots because the rest of the week, Nightline uses the studio right before World News Now goes on. Anyway, Danny said, let's try something new. Let's you and I both be on Zoom, and we'll do wraparounds for the 2 spots. And I tell you, that was the easiest way ever to do a spot. So basically, they have all my videos, and Danny will introduce the spot live on the show, which I think it is this coming Monday. And then, you know, we do things like he'll say, so Dick, for the Christmas shopper on your list who is hard to wake up, what do you have for him? I got this great clock with a shaker. Watch this. And then we come out and he says something else. And that's all we did last night was 8 wraparounds. And then they'll put it together. And so this was the set. And I said to Dennis, you know, let's just leave it up for 24 hours in case they start editing and go, oh, you know what, can you just say so-and-so over again? So I didn't want to have to put all this stuff back up again. But I love doing this. Only because I told the story a million times. When I was a kid, we had a finished basement. I had a desk. It was orange crates with a piece of plywood on top. And there was a company called Lafayette Radio, and I bought a microphone and an amplifier. And my mother had coffee with my neighbor every day at 4. And I ran a wire from the basement into her kitchen and into her living room. And while they had coffee, I would broadcast to them. And what is this now? 60 years later. I get to do it with people like you and people all over the world. Okay. And I wanted to do one thing for Chad. Okay. These past few weeks it's been great. So Chad has his clock set. Once he was in a restaurant and he runs out with his phone to get us on air. And so I've never asked a financial favor of anybody, but over at gizwiz.tv, send Chad to CES, okay? So it would be great if you want to do anything for Chad, if you could just give $5 or something, $10, okay? Just go to gizwiz.tv at the very top, am I on Giz Fiz? Yeah. At the very top, it says CES fundraiser. And he is going with our producer, Josh. And their budget, they're going for 4 days. The budget for the 4 days is $1,500 for car rental, hotel, food. I mean, that is a low budget. So again, that would cheer me up if it would cheer him up. But it would really cheer me up if suddenly there was like a big bump in that, okay? GizWiz.tv and click on CES fundraiser, and that money goes directly to Chad, okay? I have no part of it. Okay, so we have photos from George Davis. We have silly answers. We have, what is it? It's stupid answers to, you'll come up with snotty answers to a stupid question from Al Jaffe. And we're going to do logo. And we have facts. And the other half of that visit to Ira Gallen's amazing house. I mean, that guy has more old treasures in reality, okay? All right, so we'll go to photo number 1. And of course, while talking, the machine moved up. Photo number 1, described as a man walking his daughter at the beach. More like a man and his daughter tiptoeing into the ocean. Okay, so we need some captions for that. Oh, yeah, we'll see Charlie. I will tell you the Charlie story, too. Come on, Dad, don't be scared. Oh, 2 in a row. Isn't that a riot? The exact same thing, 2 in a row. That is amazing. Don't get washed away. She's the little girl is saying, do you think my boyfriend is too old for me? And this is where the fish live, dear. Don't worry, little one. It's just like getting in the bathtub. An enormous bathtub filled with sharks. And all kinds of things that can kill you. Such a reassuring father. That was Paul. Becky says, Dad, you sure I don't need my life jacket? Oceanfront property right after the rain. As permanent as footprints in the sand. Okay, honey, keep your eyes out for my lost contact lens around here. When Betty was the bait. Oh, my God, chat room, so dark. Declare. Bleep burp. Watch out for the fish. Might nibble on your toes. Eric said, are you sure it's his daughter? Dad, you think we can call the Little Mermaid now? I'm holding your hand. What could go wrong? Can I bring my rubber ducky? Dad, did you overflow the toilet again? Good thing we have low tide right now. 5-year-old momster taking her victim to swim with the fishes. Holy cow, chat room. He can't swim. I have to save him if he drowns. Wave to the ocean. Blurpy is here. Bleep, says Loke. And we'll end with... ending with enjoying the best beach day ever. Finally, Magoo. An uplifting thought. Let's go to George's photo. George said, for the man walking his daughter at the beach, my caption is, caller, we'll come back in a year and I'll teach you how to swim. Okay. My guess is he doesn't know how to swim now. So he has a year to learn to teach her. Okay, photo 2. Photo 2 is a lady with a marble, a rolling pin made out of marble, it looks like. Rolling out, looks like pie crust. Looks like pie crust. Lady rolling dough. With a marble rolling pin on a rolling countertop. All right, let's see what we have for that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Make that the pear pie. On a mobile rolling board, making apple pear pie. There was an apple and a pear. Rolling out the Pillsbury boy's head. That is not flat enough. Everyone thinks I'm making a pie, but I will use this as a mask, says Caesar. Lug said, we're rolling in the dough now. Oh, very good. Bleep says, she's rolling in the dough. That's a riot. 2 in a row again. Ranger Rick making some dough, making pies. Greasing my rolling pin before I bonk my husband with it, says Dale. Roll with it, Giz. Paul says, and dear, if you don't come home from dinner, I'll be using this rolling pin on you. Dan, I do all the hard work behind the scenes while Martha Stewart gets all the TV time. Dough. Oh, that's very funny. Look, just says dough. Photo switched. This is the beginning. Oh, it did. This is the beginning of my pie business and will end with, I see what you did there. And anyway, let me just go back and, yeah, the photo, I don't know. I have it on do not forward. Anyway, okay, 4. The lady rolling dough. My caption is, thank you for letting me try your new rolling pin, Stellar. It's easy to work with, and it does a great job. Okay, you got a preview of the next photo with not a very specific description. The description is curved street in some foreign country. Okay, so you're pretty much wide open. Curved street in some foreign country. All right. Let's see what we got for that. Is that the face of Angry Birds on that car? You don't want to go that way. Side alley action. Take that corner very slowly. Looks like an English village. God, chat room, you're so fast today. The larger car approaches the small one from behind and wants a snack. The other vehicle will have to their turn and eat the scraps. Wow. Loke, I was at the brown house halfway down the road. Guys in the van are watching. 3 windows to the right. Chat room, Harry Potter grew up here. Where did all the people go? Your rolling luggage is not going to be happy on these cobblestones. That's true. That was Pack. Dale, looks like a Morgan. Must be a nice neighborhood. Hurry, I think the van is catching up. Tombo. Jay says, do not enter, comrade. When the invisible tropes parade began, you can't get there from here. The sidewalks are for off-street parking. I'm going to end with better slow down while you're going through that turn. Chat room, you are just so fast tonight. Okay. Boy, I know zero about it. Never owned a car. So I have no idea what kind of car that is. But let's see what George put. For the curved street in some foreign country, my caption is, I get such a warm feeling looking down this street. I would like to live in one of those buildings. Okay. George, if you do that, check the Wi-Fi first, okay? Because you have to be able to see the Giz Fiz. All right, let's go to photo 4. Wow, looks like someone stabbed something. Well, let's see. Description is merely bowl of party snacks. I don't know, Chet. What did it look like? Potato balls or something. Or meatball. Oh, meatballs. Oh, Swedish meatballs, says Stephen. I think all the food is dead now if it wasn't before, says Caesar. Who can ever pull the sword from the rock hard balls can eat? That's very funny. Zara's New Year's Eve bash. Good, they're all dead now. IKEA, that looks painful. Snacks at a pirate's party. Oh, hit one right after it. Pirate snack tray. Albondagast. Sorted meatballs. Arg. I'll pass. Pirates meatballs. What did those meatballs do to deserve that? Oh, Jamma B. Peanut butter balls and brown sugar. Sweet, not savory. A tool for the job. Eat away. Appetizers for Blackbeard's birthday. They all have swords so they can fight together. Death by sword. A treat for the Swedish Army gathering. My husband is obsessed with Errol Flynn movies, and he does it with all my hors d'oeuvres, says Dan. Spanish for meatballs. They're not Swedish meatballs. They're Mexican meatballs. And we'll end with Morgus. You get no bread with one meatball. All right. We'll go back to this and see what George said. Oh, George thinks it's a meatball too. George's caption is, I'll tell you that there's a prize in one of those meatballs. And it's worth $80. Wow. What could it be? I don't know. What could be worth $80 that you can get in a meatball and put a sword through it? Anyway, okay. Let's do 5 of 6. Close-up of UFO. Well, I think this is a government photo of a UFO. I mean, that's pretty realistic. All right. You should have fun with this chat room. My new lamp, AI, must be in New Jersey, I think, says Tang. Cloud Botto Nito. Tossing your vibrator in the air is not advised. Bleep blurp. Ranger Rick Birdfeeder gone rogue. God, chat room is so freaking fast. It's the AI UFO Jersey drone. They're going a lot of going off the screen here. Stop taking my picture. Aliens insist no intelligent life on this planet. Let's go somewhere else. The day aliens come to Earth. The lid off the top of my steamer go. Where did it? Says Becky. Someone threw a pot lid like a frisbee. God, they're disappearing. Gone, your right is here. Damn it, my space heater just took off. How great to have street lights that don't need posts. Wireless drone light. Oh, we're getting that a lot. That's interesting. Looks like the roof of a lighthouse blew away. Now that E.T.'s old enough, he got a sports model UFO. Where are Clactu and Gort? The first alien Uber geek wannabe. And we're going to end with Hawk's Post. Lampshade for cloud reading. Okay. George says, for the close-up of a UFO, my caption is, Kevin, let me tell you, that's the best photo capture of a UFO I have ever seen. It's not at all fuzzy. It almost looks like a tambourine with a hat. Okay. Photo 6 of 6. Ah, roulette wheel. Photo 6 of 6. Simply a roulette wheel. Okay. Look, thought the last picture was a sink drain. I feel like craps. Never bet 0-0. Hard to play without the ball. Oh, it is missing the ball. Oh my God, here we go. They're flying by. 100 on black only. 5,000 on black. I bet my life savings on 33. I bet number 42. Green. Never bet on pink. Somebody place a bet. Lady Luck left the room. Round and round your dreams will go. This roulette wheel is missing its balls. Always bet on black or red or green. Giz, let's make some money. And we'll end with Pack. Wow, Loke's bigger bet than mine. We'll do Magoo, ready to spin the win. And we'll end with Jamma B, let it ride. Not much to ride. Let me know. Okay. George said, for the roulette wheel, my caption is, wow, that ball landed on black 24 3 times in a row. You know, I don't think any of us see the ball. What are the chances of that ever happening again? Okay. All right. Now we're going to do facts. Yeah, I think the ball is off the screen. I'm going to take a quick check here. Oh, chat room. Oh, my God. Some people gave money to Chad's fund. That is so great. Okay. I'll mention it again at the end of the show for people who tuned in late. It's the only time I'm ever asking for something. But even someone in chat earlier, I think it was Steven, said, are you going to ask people to help Chad out? And I said, believe it or not, I put a note on my desk because Chad has been so great to make sure we get on both places. So this is a way to thank him. Oh, okay. Jamma B is usually good at these kind of questions. What percentage of all of the Earth's oxygen is produced by the rainforest? What percentage of all the Earth's oxygen is produced by the rainforest? You know, the rainforest, you know, it's not like it said trees. So I'm just going to go with 12%. Let me see what we got. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Dwindle 88%. Oh, wow. Mad Frank is down with 10%. Jamma B, yeah, you got to trust Jamma B. He's in with a low number. Becky said she thought the rainforest takes oxygen. Mr. Dave said 20% and the other 80% is provided by his houseplants. Dwindle said, I just like the symmetry of 88. Pack is changing his guess to 32. Plants taken CO2 and put out O2. Only at night. Mad Frank said, I said 10% right before you said 12%. So I'm the closest. You have a guess? 50%? Okay. What percentage of all of the Earth's oxygen is produced by the rainforest? Wow. No one, I mean, there are a lot of close, but no one was down as low as 9%. We got several 10%, 9%. Wow, I have no idea. How many eyes? Oh, Web We Weave was in with 5%. How many eyes does a bee have? I think you have a lot of them, right? How many eyes does a bee have? I'm going to say 6. Yeah, I thought 8, like Spaceman, but I'm going to go with 6. Oh, Dale says 2 with multiple facets. 5. Giz 1 says 5. An uneven number? 6, 12. Some multiples of 6, 14. A huge amount of compound eyes. 2 eyes with a bunch of lenses. Caesar said, I'm afraid to look too closely. Tombo says 5. You have a guess?
I think 6 is a good guess.
Dennis is also in with 6. Becky said, whatever Jammer B says. Oh, how weird. Bees have 5 eyes. 3 are for seeing night and darkness, and the other 2 are for seeing colors. Boy, that's pretty complicated. 3 for seeing night and darkness, and 2 for seeing colors. Which is stronger? Human bones or steel? God, I'm going to say steel. Which is stronger? Human bones or steel? You know, it could be bones. Otherwise, why would they have this question? Bones. Bones have metal calcium, but wow, it's sort of down the middle. Steel. I missed what Jamma B said. Got a guess?
I would say steel.
Yeah, I'm in with steel too. Yeah. Ounce for ounce, human bones are stronger than steel. Them bones.
Ounce for ounce. What does that mean?
I don't know what ounce per ounce means. Oh, this is a great question. What year was the first computer mouse made? And what was it made of? Great question. What year was the first computer mouse?
Legos.
And what was it made of? Legos. Wood. All right, so everybody has what it was made of. But now, they're going by so fast. I see one a year off, but I all right. Chat room, you can tell me who had it because they went by. I saw one go by that said 1965. The answer is made of wood in 1964. 1964. Chat room, there is no possible way. Well, I'll ask you anyway. For anybody to answer this. I think. In 2021, the fastest computer at that time could calculate how many times per second.
I don't even understand the question.
Yeah, I don't understand the question. In 2021, the fastest computer at that time could calculate how many times per second. Not very many. No one one person has used the right number, but the wrong quantity. Okay. In 2021, the fastest computer at that time could calculate 442 quadrillion times per second. A quadrillion has 15 zeros. Wow. I don't think my Atari 800 did that. George's goodbye. George said, I want to say hello to all my friends in the chat room. Another show under our belts. Yay! Christmas is fast approaching. You knew that. Stay warm. Keep happy no matter where you're at. By the way... this is George called me and said, can I ask the chat room who is the farthest from New York? George said, I'm in Santa Monica. Where are you? Who is the furthest from New York City? So chat room, I guess we'll start with people. Anybody overseas? Vancouver? New Jersey? Sacramento? Western North Carolina? Oregon? Oh, Albany, Louisiana. This is great. I'm near California's nose, further west than George. Sonoma. Another Sonoma. Louisiana, San Bernardino, L.A. I'm out of this world. At least that's what people tell me. Louisiana, Switzerland. All right, Joy, is that for real? Are you in Switzerland at this moment, Joy? Toronto? Oh, great. Joy wins. Amazing. Near Zurich. Oh, that's great. That is so wonderful. That is freaking amazing. Oh, what time is it there, Joy? 3 a.m.? Wow. I occupied Mars. All right, that was a great idea, George. And I hope you're watching the show live. George has been able to get into watching the show live. George, December. Okay. We do that for George. He asked, please do that for me. Okay, some logo stuff. And then I will get a drink while we see the second half of Ira Gallen's Apartment. He was an amazing is an amazing person. Oh, logo games. Okay, I hope they're not sports games. I don't know this answer. Which Play Monster strategy game is one letter away from strategy? Chat room, do you get that? Which Play Monster strategy game is one letter away from strategy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't think ABC cares. I can always say, oh, I forgot. See, this is my all-purpose. I mean, if ABC, in one form or another, I've been on ABC Monthly for almost 30 years between Regis and Good Morning America and World News Now. Fizz News. Okay, that was very good, chat room. Okay. Now, I once asked one of the producers, do they care if I show my spots on like Giz Fiz? And the producer said, A, you never ask. And B, he said, the only time I know of that someone at ABC was unhappy about someone showing one of, not my spots, an ABC clip, is that they put a block box over the ABC logo. So if you want to show ABC stuff and there's a logo there, don't cover it up. I mean, that seems fair to me. Oh, there's going to be another. Which word completes the title of the Play Monster games in My Spaghetti and Set Go? I totally don't understand this question. Which word completes the title of the Play Monster game in My Spaghetti and Set Go? No one knows it. Oh, you know yeah, not one person has it. Yeah. Jammer B, you said get ready, you know? I'll read it one more time and then I'll read the answer and maybe it makes more sense. Which word completes the title of the Play Monster games in My Spaghetti and Set Go? Ready Spaghetti? Ready Spaghetti is too long. It's Yeti. Anybody know the game called Yeti? Not a big hit. Okay. These are. What explosive name follows Chrono in the title of Play Monster's super secret spy mission game? This is the company that makes this game. What explosive name follows Chrono in the title of Play Monster's super secret spy mission game? Yeah, I know. I'll just give it to you. It's Bombi, Bombi. These are stupid questions. Oh, chat room, you'll get this one. It has nothing to do with Play Monster. That's why you'll get it. What game is called Noughts and Crosses in the UK? What game is called Noughts and Crosses? All right. Yeah. You know, probably the people writing the game at Play Monster was going, don't you think that's too easy, the thing about Yeti Spaghetti? Okay. We'll do another one of those. And then we'll do one of those. I'm not saying you're stupid. Oh, these are ridiculous. Oh, maybe. We love mysteries here. We love mysteries here. Oh. Chat room, you want to be pleased with yourself? What eating contest takes place every year at Coney Island? What kind of a mystery is this? What eating contest takes place every year at Coney Island? There you go. There you go.
What mystery is that?
Oh, chat room. You already answered the second question. Who supplies the hot dogs for the event? Weight Watchers. It is indeed. There you go. Nathan's. Bill Gaines, the publisher of Mad, loved Nathan's hot dogs. At his wedding, there was a sushi table, a table with cheeses, a table with meats. These were just appetizers. Then it was a sit-down dinner. And then off in the corner, a Nathan's hamburger cart.
Frankfurter.
I found
A
a couple places
Frankfurter
near
cart.
you. The first one is at 1310 Surf Avenue, Brooklyn. The second one is at 1205 Riegelman Boardwalk, Brooklyn.
Nathan.
That is a riot. She's giving me Anyway, I said to Billy, how did you even think to have a Nathan's Frankfurter cart at your wedding? He said, I was here a couple of days ago to pay off to put some deposits down, and he was outside the building. And I said to the guy, you want to make $100 or whatever it was? He said, come back so-and-so and go to the top floor and bring your cart. Okay. All right. Oh. No one ever guessed this. What year did Nathan start in New York? What year did Nathan's start in New York? Boy. The 20s?
I would have thought maybe like 1900 or something.
Oh, 1900? 25? I'm in with 1920. Dennis is back at 1900. Wow. Everybody's back early. What year did Nathan start in New York City? Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay. Chat room went by too fast. Someone is dead on. Maybe several of you. And Dwindle. 1916. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're not raising money for Dwindle, but Dwindle has been a big help too, getting this together. But we just owe a lot to Chad. I said, Chad, I don't know. I just sit with one camera and talk to the people. I like the fizz to go on. And he said, no, you're going to use OBS. I said, Chad, it's going to be totally beyond me. He goes, no, it's not. He said, I'll call you back in an hour. Be at your computer. He set a lot of stuff up. And then a couple of days later, I was talking to Dwindle, and Dwindle said, oh, we can set... And he set up things like being able to have George's picture up there and the chat room and me. So between Dwindle and Chad, this exists. Okay. All right. I'm going to play the video and have my soda. Hang on. So let me just find it first and make sure I know where I put it. Ira. Ira Gallen, Gallen, had a cable show for years. He had the world's largest collection of old-time commercials, toy commercials, okay? And that was his living until television started, the internet started, and people would buy the commercials and then just put them online. So pretty much everything he owned. But he owns thousands of movies, rare movies, which he's been giving to museums. We saw that in last year's part one. And in exchange, the universities are digitizing the movies and sending him copies. And his apartment is stacks of movies. And anyway, It's a 12-minute video. We showed 6 minutes last week. And
We're here with Ira Gowan, and he
I'm going to skip ahead to
has
where we were.
almost more stuff than the Giz Wiz,
Hang on.
but his is better organized.
Come on. Wait,
How long
wait a
have you
second.
been here?
Oh, here it is.
50
Okay.
years.
50 years.
This
No, I need to get to.
is my father's movie
Oh, no.
machine. His father.
Oh,
Oh, my
store in the
here we go. Here we go. We have to go to 6 minutes in. Okay.
machine. And look, these are all external drives.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Drobos. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they were great with
Yes,
redundancy.
yes.
Now, see all those,
Over
Yes,
here?
a New
all
York
those
City apartment.
drives and
Yeah,
videos,
yeah.
all that has been transferred into this machine.
Oh my gosh. So how many terabytes is that machine? Any idea?
I forgot, it was like
A billion.
5 terabytes each, so it's 5 times 5.
Okay.
And I'm still running out. This was all the films at Indiana University, who acquired part of my collection, transferred. So now I'm looking through all that.
Amazing. Amazing.
Now let's start over here.
Okay.
Kazuti. That was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid.
I located Steve Carlin, the creator, and got all the remaining stuff. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. So I wrote to everybody. Charles Berry, who was the astronaut's doctor, future patient. I wrote to Warner von Braun.
Oh my gosh.
And Michael Collins, my sister, wrote him a letter going, remember my brother who kept sending you letters? Can you send him an autographed picture? He sent me an autograph and the official Apollo.
Yeah, I showed this
11
last week. I'm sorry.
patch.
Oh, that's
The
great.
first minute here is
And-
from last week.
I wrote to every test pilot at Edwards Air Force Base.
Oh my
You were a
gosh.
very busy kid.
I wanted to be an astronaut so badly. So I went to the Civil Air Patrol, learn how to fly. And the first thing they said is, you got to learn how to march to have discipline. And I said, bye. Now this here's the first letter I ever got when I was 14 from Alan Shepard. And this one, which is cool, this is from Deke Slayton, who I wrote to and said, wouldn't it be nice to put a plaque up in honor of the dead astronauts that died? And he said, well, we're considering it. I was 19 years
Oh
old.
my gosh.
And this, when we had the parade for the Apollo 8 astronauts
Yes.
who first orbited the Earth, I went down, and here I am and waiting for them to come.
Oh my gosh.
And here's the picture I took. Now, I knew that he was Thomas Paine, the third NASA administrator, so I wrote him a letter and sent me a picture.
Oh my gosh.
So here's this part. You know the Webb telescope?
Yeah.
I wrote to James Webb, Thomas Paine, Chris Kraft at the Manned Spacecraft Center, Hugh Dryden, who was the man who they named a building after him, but he recommended we go to the moon, and more of everybody who was the head of NASA.
Now, why do you have this?
My father had a clothing store in Myrtle Avenue,
Oh my gosh.
What was it called?
Twin Shop.
Because I used to get my Easter apples.
Haddock device.
I love them.
This is one of the longest operating gadgets.
What is it called?
Oh,
Remember that?
I cannot remember what it's called. The guy who invented it, they still sell it.
And this, remember those 38 Mattel toys came out
Oh,
with
yes,
the
yes,
guns?
yes.
This was my shoulder holster. And I don't have the bullets in here, but you were able to put bullets that shot out plastic bullets.
Oh my gosh.
People started using it with real bullets, and it was banned.
What? A real bullet fit in there and it didn't blow the gun apart?
No. Now, of the rarest autographs of the space program, remember that?
Yes.
I audio taped every Apollo and Gemini space flight
I would
on
do
reel
that.
to reel,
Oh my.
which I have to transfer. And then I also taped a lot of Dick Cavett shows.
Oh my
And
God.
William Pickering, who helped form Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
Yeah. Ira, this is. I never knew the space side of you. I just knew the toy side.
Now look at all these drives. I'm transferring them to try to save everything. But here, this is the best. This is a 2-page letter from John Glenn, who wrote me a letter for my school newspaper. And that's me with my autographs on my wall.
Oh.
Now see this Apollo spacecraft?
Yeah.
This was on display at the North American Pavilion at the World's Fair. I stole it. I spent
You really stole it?
I spent hours loosening it off the wall,
Oh
waiting
my
for people to
God.
pass, because there were no toys back then.
Oh.
And there's my scuba tank, because I learned how to scuba dive because of Sea Hunt with Lloyd Bridges.
Oh.
And when I was in Hollywood, I was sleeping at Bo Bridges' house because I was broke. And I went to Warner Brothers, and there was Lloyd Bridges, the only actor I ever was intimidated to meet.
Really?
I've worked with Robert Redford,
Why?
Stallone, everything. Lloyd Bridges.
Was he intimidating as a person?
No, he was
Oh.
great.
Oh.
But he was Lloyd Bridges. He was Mike Nelson.
Right.
Boy. And he was blacklisted from Hollywood. That
Oh,
was,
yeah, yeah.
Sea Hunt was the first thing he
Yeah.
got back on. But this is where I do all my editing. Here's my
Wow.
pills to stay alive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And my Man from Uncle card.
That's so funny.
Now, I originally wrote and got one, and I had it in my wallet until my wallet was stolen from a club I was working out at. So I finally, years later, found somebody selling it. I had to buy it for $50.
Oh my gosh.
So I won't keep it in my wallet anymore.
No, I don't
But
think-
that's memory flash to my past.
Amazing. Oh God, this is great, Ira.
You know, and this used to be filled with toys.
Yeah.
But when they started breaking and too much stuff, sold it all off. The last of my memory flashes to my past, and I have toy commercials for every one of these toys.
And that's where the camera went out. He's just amazing. He's just amazing. Yes, pills. Okay, we're going to do. Okay. I was looking through an old Med, and there was a snappy answer to a stupid question picture. It is a man in a bed, all right, looking thin and drawn and tubes everywhere. And a nurse is standing there over him, taking temperature and writing things. And a passerby looks in and says, is he sick? And the nurse says, her snappy answer is he sick? And the nurse's snappy answer is, gaunt was the word I was looking for, yes. Is he sick? No, he's hungover. No, he's just acting. That's good. No, I'm a robot being charged. Not yet. Can you cough on him? Not for long. That's very funny. No, he asks us to poke and prod him. No, he's being affected by kryptonite. Oh, very good. No, he's only on his deathbed. Oh, my God. No, he's into steampunk. Oh, that's very funny. No, he's the doctor. No, you're looking at the funhouse mirror that fell on its side. Jamma B. These are very funny, chat room. Martron, no, we just test equipment on him. No, we're just sucking all the life from him as a donor, says Dale. Ranger Rick said, only sick people placing by being stupid. You can't prove he's sick, so he's not. He's having fluids replaced. Dwindle, no, he smells you. No, he has a tube fetish. That's very funny. No, we're doing a test operation. Hawks Post says, no, he's an amusing undead zombie. The most complicated, stupid answer ever. Okay, chat room, we're going to play some match game. And then... Oh, Charlie was going to the groomer today until yesterday morning. They said Wednesday is a weather alert day for high winds and heavy rains. So we thought, first of all, Charlie doesn't like rain. And we just put it off till Friday. So Charlie's still his shaggy self. But next week, at this time, he will be different. You have your pen and paper? Okay. Let me just get mine. Fido is the richest dog in the world. He's so rich, his doghouse has a blank. Fido is the richest dog in the world. He's so rich, his doghouse has a blank. Alright, I wrote mine. And so now I will look up. Fido's the richest dog in the world. Even a butler, though, that's good. A moat, guest room, garage, outhouse, butler. Backup house, swimming pool, upstairs maid, own zip code. Oh, that's good. You know what? I don't think I got a match. Crew of servants. Did anybody say doorman? Oh my God, how funny! That is a riot. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay. Yeah, we didn't ask AI. Helen said to her girlfriend, when you said my blind date was like a statue, I thought you meant he looked like a Greek god, not that he was blank. Helen said to her girlfriend, when you said my blind date was like a statue, I thought you meant he looked like the Greek god, not like a blank. Not like... Oh, okay. Jabba the Hutt. Oh, man. Oh, okay. A stiff. Oh, that's very funny. Covered in pigeon droppings. I didn't know how to do that cleanly, but Jamma B did it. A boulder, a marble boulder, a stony guy, block of marble, cold shoulder, blind, looks like a corp, not like what they throw at us, a garbage man, stone cold. I got a couple of stone things in there. And Dennis, you said, not a Greek god, he more like a monument. Yeah, you can have that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. The mortician said to the new assistant, have a little respect. Don't blank in the coffin. The mortician said to the new assistant, have a little respect. Don't blank in the coffins. Don't blank in the coffins. Oh, I got, I think, a match. I hope. The mortician said to the new assistant, have a little respect. Don't blank in the coffins. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I got some matches. All right, to make have lunch, take a break, set up shop, cough, take your dates. Bathe. Hide your lunch. I'm with Dan and several others. Don't sleep in the coffins. And Dennis, you said? Don't. Oh, you got some matches too. Don't cough. Oh, don't cough in the coffins. Well, that's very good. Very good. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a very early on question. John broke his leg while blanking. John broke his leg while blanking. Oh, okay. We're gonna be a lot of matches for that. John broke his leg while blanking. Oh, wait a minute. I did not get a match. Oh, Steven. Wow. Just in time. All right. John broke his leg while skiing. And Dennis said, skiing. But we got some matches in the chat room, too. Breakdancing. All right. We'll do... you can get Charlie. You have to turn the overhead on. The nurse camel looked at the new baby camel and said, "You've got your father's blank." The nurse camel looked at the baby camel and said, "You got your father's blank." Nurse camel looked at the baby camel and said, "You got your father's driver's license." Toes, hump, good looks, nose, thirst for life, bad attitude. Oh, cigarettes. Oh, how funny. Hump, Johnson, spitting ability, personality, ugly feet. Let me see, did Dennis write? No, he did. He went to get Charlie. I got a match with hump. You got your father's hump. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I hear... ladies and gentlemen, the unkempt, but soon to be kempt, Charlie the dog. Wait a minute, Charlie. Hang on, Charlie. First of all, you're going to get a snack, but first of all, Charlie, we need to have your Charlie's theme. Okay. All right, Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, boy, Charlie. Charlie, let me see that tail. Charlie. Oh, show everybody that tail. Oh, there you go, Charlie. Oh, boy. Wow. Look at that tail action. Sir wags a lot. Look at that. We're going to have a question. How many times a second does Charlie wag his tail? All right, Charlie, show us one more time that face. Your face should be this way, Charlie. The camera. Remember the red light. Yeah, okay. All right. Just the right amount. Chat room. All right, so chat room, thank you. Let me look at the Chad's thing again. Oh, it went up a little bit too, okay? If you're late to the show, I'm just asking, only time ever in 10 years of Giz Fiz asking for any sort of a contribution to Chad's fund. Chad's going to CES. So, and Chad has gotten this show on every week. Lately, we've been on the dot. No matter where he is, he sets an alarm. And as I said before, once he's in a restaurant and he ducked out from the people and just reset it up so that we went on air. So I'd like to thank him by saying, Chad, did you notice a bump last night during Giz Fiz? And that's the chat room thanking you. So go to gizwiz.tv. At the very top, it says CES fundraiser, okay? It's for Chad and Josh to go to Vegas for 4 days to shoot videos for the Giz Wiz of new gadgets there. I heard him wearing it. Okay. It went okay. Giz1 said it went up 12% during this show. Okay. So if we can get it to 15%, that would be great. Okay. I mean, if you have no money, don't go into debt for this. But if you have something and want to thank Chad, it directly had nothing to do with me. It goes directly to him and to the Giz Wiz show. All right. Now it's time for you to make up your own credit. Okay. This has been Giz Fiz, totally unimproved. Wait a minute. I have to get the other. I'll use Charlie's theme for that. We have to go to our own credits here. All right. This has been a Best We Can Do production. Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Jamma B, OMG Chad, Dale Paco, Scooter X, Caesar, Pac NW, and now we're going to you to see the other credits. Caesar, self-promoter. Applause sign, operator's assistant. Okay. Professional AI hallucination, Paul. James, reindeer wrangler. Oh, they're going very... Mad Frank is the credit writer. Special material for Charlie, eBurger 10. Web We Weave, surveyor of the stupid. Main grip, Loke. Charlie's not so good keeper, Becky. Crypto director, yes he is, Jamma B. Tang, Charlie's admirer. Meatball preparer, Giz. Pack is chief parking lot superintendent. Doe Wrangler. Oh, we saw that in one of the photos. Steven. Still picture photographer, L.A. Eric. Eric Duckman. See if a long one helps. So where's I treat dispenser, Vicky? And we'll end with Eric Duckman's. Oh, just no. I'll put a credit on a credit. All right, chat room. Let me go back to my camera if I can find it. There it is. I'll see you tomorrow night, okay, for Giz Wiz, and then next Wednesday for Giz Fiz, okay? And then I have to find that little thing that says slow fade out. Oh, there it is. This is great. George, thanks for everything you do for this show, George. It's just great. Thank you. And chat room, thanks. Thanks for being generous to Chad. Super. Gizwiz.tv. Bye.